Hey, welcome in September 19th, Monday edition of the Lowdown, presented by your friends at Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store. Tough weekend for your Ohio NFL teams. Yowza. You're a Browns fan, you're a Bengals fan. You are picking your chin up off the floor today. But let's get to the good news. Tonight on the Monday Huddle Show, we have a very special guest. We are going to be talking to Anthony Chappell, the girls volleyball coach at Marion Local number 2 in the state. So the Flyers are good at a lot besides football. They are number 2 in the state, and they're playing New Bremen, which is number 1 in the state, on Tuesday night. And you better believe it. Yes, your friends from PressProsMagazine.com will be there to write about it, to photograph it. But tonight, don't you want to hear from Coach Chappell? Well, if you do, be locked and loaded for the start of the Monday Huddle Show at 8 o'clock here on all of our social channels. Of course, we have Ohio State's victory over Toledo, well chronicled by Mark Snyder. Buckeyes getting ready for another Saturday night game in the Horseshoe against Wisconsin. Now you think, well, Wisconsin's going to be a lot tougher nut to crack than Toledo, maybe, but Wisconsin, I know they're supposedly really good, but they lost at home to Washington State. Now ask yourself, a team that lost at home to Washington State, do they really have a chance to come into Columbus, into Ohio Stadium, and defeat the number 3 ranked Buckeyes? I would say that's a big no. So if you're interested in a close Ohio State football game, I wouldn't be late for kickoff on Saturday night against Wisconsin. Now, speaking of being late, I was late to the party yesterday on the Browns losing to the Jets. True confession. I watched the game when the Browns held and were getting the football right around the 2-minute mark, up 7. I thought, well, this bad boy's over. I'm going to go take a ride and enjoy this beautiful Sunday afternoon on my bike out in the rural countryside. So I come back. I'm watching the Bengals against the Cowboys, and I hear Jim Nantz and Tony Romo talking about the Jets' amazing comeback. So, of course, now I got to find out what I missed. So I go back to my DVR copy of the Browns game, and I watched an epic collapse, the likes of which used to be routine for us Browns fans. But wow, how do you blow a 13-point lead to a team as bad as the Jets when the Jets have less than 2 minutes on the clock, down 13, and no timeouts? Well, they managed to do it. First time a team has blown a lead like that late in a game since 2001. And yes, of course, it was the Browns against the Chicago Bears. Then I watched the Bengals game. And is it just me, or does Joe Burrow not seem very sharp in getting rid of the ball? I know his offensive line is a sieve, but still, Joe Burrow's got to get rid of the ball more. Sacked 4 times in the first half. That's ridiculous. And the Bengals, they rally, they get it down, they get it tied, then they can't hold, and they lose to the immortal Cooper Rush on a 50-yard plus field goal on the final play. So rough night all around for your Browns, for your Bengals, but that's okay because you probably follow a team in our area that is undefeated or once beaten, or a team in Central Ohio that is undefeated or once beaten. And that is where you'll have to get your jollies at least this mid-September week, as it's a tough week to be an NFL fan in Ohio. It's always a good week to be a fan of Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store. They bring you the lowdown here exclusively on the PressProsMagazine.com social channels. Lehman's Hardware, located in Kidron, Ohio. Where is that? 4 miles south of Route 30 off Kidron Road. That's where it is on your way to the state football finals at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. You get 10% off when you use the promo code PressPros10. And I saved the best part for last. If you'd like to win a $50 gift card to Lehman's, you can do so by sending us an entry in the monthly Lehman's $50 gift card giveaway to PressProsContest@gmail.com. PressProsContest@gmail.com. So get those entries in. We'll be drawing our winner at the end of the month. You might be our latest winner, thanks to our friends at Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store, the place to find the hardest to buy for person on your gift list, the perfect gift, whether it's a kitchen item, whether it's some kind of something that smells good, whether it's a lotion, a candle, whether it is something for the more masculine among our audience whose interests run toward hardware or things of that nature, beekeeping. They've got all that, fudge, soda pop, candy, delectable, delicious items. It is Amish country after all, so you know you're going to eat well. Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store. Build in a stop at the cafe while you are there. Enjoy it. Check them out online, where they're always open 24/7, 365 at lehmans.com. I hope you went for the big fall festival this week at Lehman's. Check their site, lehmans.com, under the tab events to find out what they have going on. Something every week or weekend at Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store, one of our favorite places to shop, and one that we think you will enjoy shopping at as well when you get 10% off by using the promo code PressPros10. PressPros10, that is the promo code every time you order at Lehman's. With that, we will adjourn this edition of the Lowdown. Invite you again to join us tonight on the Monday Huddle at 8 o'clock, when we will have Anthony Chappell, the head volleyball coach at Marion Local, setting up their Tuesday night match, 1 versus 2, New Bremen against Marion Local. See you tonight.